Right, right.
And I remember, being in the studio. We were at Platinum Island, which was down on like 3rd Street and Broadway, and we were in the room. He was sitting on the couch. I'm in the vocal booth, and the engineer's tracking me, and I had written my verse, and he tells the engineer to stop, and tells the guy to push the playback button on, and G-Rap's like, yo, come on in here. And I come in, and he looks at me, and he's like, listen, if I'm going to get down on this record, he's like, your rhyme's got to be better. And literally, I'm like, my rhyme's got to be. I'm like, I can't compete with you, right?
Right, right.
What are we talking about here? I mean, really? I mean, right? I mean, I'm not fucking with G-Rap. I mean,
Right.
like ever. And so, literally, I was like, you want to write my rhyme? And he's like, I'll write your rhyme. So G-Rap wrote my rhyme, literally right there on the couch. He wrote my 16 bars. Break a break and send you to the Undertaker. I mean, he wrote my rap.
He wrote.
I literally sat on the other side of the couch, learning it. Like he was, dictating it to me, the flow, blah blah blah. I learned it, and an hour later, I was back in the booth, tracking it, and voila, like, boom, done.
Fucking G-Rap, man. Like, yo, you get.
No, it's
yeah,
crazy.
fucking, I'll write it, man. That's the only way I'll get on.
No, I mean, by the way, for me, like, it's funny, like, I really viewed myself also as a performer, right? So
Right.
I'm like, yo, G-Rap's gonna write my verse. I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it would be like, today having, Jay write somebody's verse, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so, I was never ashamed by it at all.
Oh no.
I was like, yo, this dude wrote my rhymes. I'm like, that's kind of hard,
Crazy.
And he and I actually remain friends. I mean, it's funny. We touch base every couple of years. I might bump into him, or I text him, or on Instagram, whatever. I love that dude. He's one of the greatest of all times, in my opinion.